Okay, hello everyone, this is Mr. Ronan here again, and today Testament is out, so I thought, let's learn the character together. We'll go over the entire moveset and some basic strategies and combos for the character, and then we'll hit the online world together, and hopefully beat some Testament ass. So, starting off, obviously Testament is a character that excels in spacing and footsies, with massive buttons and huge screen control, pseudo-projectile situations, with some awesome strange pressure tools, and just a lot of unique things to the character, like a super you can combo off of that puts them in a combo elevating state, like the stain state. It's very strange character, but they are very fun. And yeah, so the main part about the character is obviously having huge buttons, and the most notable button is obviously Fast Slash. It reaches even further than Heavy Slash, which can lead to some kind of annoying situations like this, and you can't really get much off of Fast Slash from a distance unless you RC for a combo. But you will be using a lot just to, keep your opponent in check from this kind of distance, because if you do have, are doing stuff like this, you can do that, and then into the Crow, and then the Crow puts the opponent in stain state, and then, woohoo, stuff's going well. So it's really good for keeping the opponent pinned down because they're scared of this massive, instant half screen, or not half screen, but 3 or 4 character length button that is really ridiculous. And off of it, you're just going to be, not getting combos, but you can cancel into your Grave Reaper, you can cancel into your high-low Arbiter Sign special move, or you can cancel into your Crow if you have the succubus on the screen. So you have a lot of options. They don't combo, but they just lead to a lot of oppression on the opponent. Most of their other normals are pretty basic, like punches, they're fine. Standing kick, it's not bad, but it's nothing to rave about. It's good that they have really good buttons, like crouching kick has pretty good hitbox, it reaches pretty far. So you can get these from quite a distance, which is really good. 2S, it's kind of like Kai's and Oguriku's. It's pretty fast, which is quite good. And 2H is really slow. It doesn't have an amazing hitbox. Actually, it's quite good, but you're never going to be using it in a situation where you wouldn't be using your Fast Slash or your 2S. But it is really good in combos because if your opponent is launched, if you do this, it keeps the opponent in the air for a long time right in front of you, and it's one of your best ways to combo into this super, which is something you're going to want to do a lot, because you get really good combos off of it. Oops. Forgot Arbiter doesn't work that closely. And the same goes for your 6H. It can also be used to combo into this super. And 6H is also just your most damaging normal, so you're going to be using it in, your damaging combo enders. So if you're just wanting to end your combo, a lot of the time people just go close slash 6H into Arbiter Sign, because Arbiter Sign also does a lot of damage. And it is also just a really good screen control tool as well. Obviously, it's a little more committal than just doing a Fast Slash, because, Fast Slash is a lot quicker and this is a lot slower, but it covers a huge amount of the screen, including that top portion. So if the opponent is jumping at you, about to jump in dash at you, it covers just that huge arc in front of you, where if the opponent tries to press anything or do anything, they're just going to get hit. You can actually combo it into the Crow on hit or counter hit, which is really good. Because sometimes, around this distance, you're not really going to get much of a combo, except for just going into these single hits of these special moves. So going into the Crow or your Grave Reaper for the Crow is really good, because it puts the opponent in stain state. Obviously, the stain state is very good. As for special moves, we have Grave Reaper, which, 2-hitting special move. It's a projectile, you can hold it down to make it go full screen, but even just like this, it's a good projectile from around this distance, because it'll actually hit the opponent with that last burst of blood, and it puts a little succubus on the screen, which allows your Crow to go downwards and actually hit the opponent. And it'll put the stain state on the opponent whether they are blocking or getting hit by it. Your upwards, what is this? Grave Reaper is with a Heavy Slash, and it can actually be used to start meterless combos, even after things like Close Slash into sweep or 5k into sweep, which is really handy. Which is really good for meterless combos. and they both leave the succubus on the screen, but if you do the H version, you don't really want to use that for the crow because there's almost no chance that the opponent's going to get hit at that strange angle. A lot of the time after, if I want to use the succubus, I'll use it for the teleport, which you can do where you teleport to the succubus instead of sending the crow to the succubus, and that is a really handy way of maybe getting in on a zoning opponent, or just catching your opponent off guard, because sometimes you teleport behind them depending if they like block the projectile, and it's just a really cool way of screwing with your opponent because you maybe like teleport behind them or on top of them and get some cool stuff going. Obviously, you have the crow. The crow just puts the opponent in stain state, and that's basically it. You want to be doing it a lot because stain state is amazing, and the crow could even be used in combos because it is like such a good, it's just such a good tool that you want to try and sneak it into combos because it puts the opponent in stain state, which allows you to extend your combos even more. So you can do stuff like this. And allows for some cool combo extensions. But you want to make sure that you are using the crow as much as you can in any situation where you know it'll hit. So a lot of the time, honestly, you want to maybe break the wall with the crow, because the crow will put the opponent in stain state. If you don't have any interesting ways of ending your combos, a lot of the time I suggest just honestly going for the crow to end the combo, because it'll put the opponent in stain state, which just gives you a huge advantage because any of your buttons become big combo starters and heavily advantageous on block. So just crow, crow, crow whenever you can. Yeah, so those are all the special moves and buttons that are relevant. All jumping attacks are pretty good. Like you've got a decently far-reaching jump slash, and you've got a decently down-reaching jump heavy slash. So those are the two options you want, and you even have the kind of hold you in the air jump dust, which, you know, stops you from falling to the ground for a bit, which is, you know, a bit of fun, and has a really good cross-up jumping kick, which, as you can see, they actually kind of kick behind them, but luckily there's a little bit of a hitbox in front when they wind up the kick, so you can hit the opponent when you're in front, but it also just works really well as a cross-up, because they just straight-up kick behind them. So, very good cross-up tool. So, yeah, generally good jumping normals, and you can do your Grave Reaper in the air as well, which just allows for, you know, easy combos off of jumping attacks at any height. So even if you get a really high jumping normal, you can use your Grave Reaper and la-da-da-do. Good stuff happens. Now for your supers, obviously, Invincible, down forward K, massive, humongous reversal, does a good chunk of damage, and launches the opponent really high in the air, so it's actually really to combo off of. I say as I mess it up, but if you land it at almost any distance, you can just RC, get up in there, and do whatever you like, and as you can see, it does a hell of a lot of damage if you do that. And the cooler super is this one, down forward punch, where you can dash up afterwards, the opponent's put in stain state, and you can get nice, snazzy combos. They do a lot of damage as well. But these ones you can just combo off of meterlessly, which makes it pretty unique, but you do have to be careful, because if you are too close to the wall, the super will just break the wall. But honestly, that doesn't really matter too much, because it'll break the wall, so you'll have a hard knockdown, you'll have positive bonus, and the opponent is in stain state, so literally everything is in your favor. It just sucks a little bit that you're not getting some, like, great damage that you could have gotten, but it's still really amazing. So if you accidentally break the wall with a super, don't fret, you're in a good place. But if you do want to do really cool stuff with a super, what I suggest is, if the opponent is in stain state, you can do some cool cross-under combos. So instead of going for stuff like this, where if you see the opponent get hit by stuff, you do a simple thing like this, actually fully run under the opponent, so you switch away from the wall, so you've got a lot more distance on the screen, and then you can go for cooler extended combos like this. You don't need to throw the super at the end there, it'll still be really good damage without it, but just being able to do that off of a random stray hit with your stain state is really, really amazing. And yeah, so let's just quickly talk about general combos that we'll be doing. Off of your simple hits, like running in... Wait, how do I turn off stain state? There we go. So off of simple hits, you can get, you know, a 6p into your Grave Reaper, or if it's your 5k, 2k, or your close slash, you can go into a dust into Grave Reaper, and that's just a little bit more consistent, because unless you have run momentum, things like your 5p into 6p won't work, but if you did run in, they will work. But dust will always work into it, no matter how far away you are, which is really good. It's good to set up the Grave Reaper because it pushes you full screen and puts out the Succubus, so you can send the Crow, la-da-da-doo, get them in stain state. You've got your win system going, whatever that's called. Off of the sweep as well, you also have the option of going for your upwards Grave Reaper, which allows you to get combos going meterlessly, like this. Which is really good meterless damage. And when you start spending meter in your combos, you can just do like your Grave Reaper, and I like to PRC just so you get a little bit more damage. And then you can Grave Reaper again to reset the fairy, or I like to go for the Crow just to guarantee getting the stain state. The opponent's in stain state, and any hit will blow them up, and even if they block it, you'll be hella advantageous. But a way I prefer to do combos is I just pay attention for when the opponent's in stain state or anytime I get a count hit, because anytime you're in a count hit or a stain state situation, you get hella awesome combos. So off count hit, like for example off of close slash, you can actually go into your 6H, your 2H this time, which allows for a lot better combos because you can go into a semi-charged upwards Grave Reaper, and you can get extended combos going like this. And off of any counter hit that puts the opponent in the air, you can go for the Crow, and then get easy conversions off of that, obviously, because the Crow will have extra hit stun, and then obviously with the extra hit stun you can get a hit, and then the stain state will blow up the opponent. And you can get easy conversions. And anytime you're able to go into stuff like this, anytime you get a counter hit from a close button or something that allows you to go into a heavy button like your 2H or your 6H, you can just go into your super, and if you're not too close to the wall, you can get some really good damage from this. Pretty amazing stuff. You don't have to break the wall like that either. You can just end the combo with your Arbiter Sign and it'll still do great damage. And yeah, those are the basic combos. And oh yeah, quickly, if the opponent's in stain state, because we want to get the opponent in stain state as much as we can, combos will just be off of anything. You can combo off of anything. Arbiter Sign is a damaging way of ending your combos. You also have the whoops, let me turn that off. We can also do some cool like jumping in combos, since we can get, aerial jump slashes, get simple combos like that, and because the opponent has that extra explosion, we can actually go into a fully charged Grave Reaper from any button, which is an advantage or an ability we don't have any other time, so that is really awesome. And we can also go into a fully charged dust, which once again is really cool and allows for great meterless combos. So, I think that is about all there is to say simply combo-wise for Testament. Just make sure you're fishing for the counter hits when you think the opponent's going to be mashing, or just hit confirming your counter hits, or anytime we have the stain state on the opponent, we know that we can easily hit confirm. And also, in stain state, you can hit confirm buttons super easily into this super, which then re-puts the opponent in stain state and allows for some lovely combos off of things you wouldn't usually be able to combo off of. Obviously it'll do more damage if you're not starting with a P or a K normal, but that's a very powerful tool. And on block, this is a true block string as well, so that you can go in for the mix afterwards. Oops, don't Arbiter Sign there. Anyways, I think that's all we have to learn with Testament. I think we should head online. See you there. Okay. Repligma Bosma, the Viking player. We start with try a fast slash. Try a 6B. Oh wait, why is there lag? We're in the Oceania servers. That's not supposed to happen. This is supposed to be when we're free. Oh god, I did my 2K too quickly. Oh, I tried to do some cool cross-up things thanks to your tether. Oh, interrupt my crow? Rude. Interrupt you now. Oops. I don't know, do I want to... Like, I just didn't really feel like busting that, you know? Don't know why. Whoa! Okay, calm down, Bacon. Calm down. Oh no. Big oh no. Big oh no, wait, this is going bad. No, 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 no. What the heck? Nice. We got around. It would have been too sad if we didn't. Okay. Wait, how do they start? I don't even know. How should I start? Ooh, yeah, the way the Baiken moves, I feel like 6H will be really handy. Oh, okay. Had enough of blocking. Nice. Nice. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Oh, big goodness. Okay. If we get the rematch, this, the Ligma Bolsma, whatever this player is, they're a run forwards or a dash forwards player. So we got to make sure we're making more use of our big buttons. It's not like we're playing against another Testament where we have to be careful about how we're throwing things and being all tricky. We just have to cover up a lot of the screen so we cover up their massive approaches. Ooh. Oh, goodness. What? Jeez, jeez. God, jump. No. No. That's too obvious. Sorry, Baiken. I fell for literally everything else this round, but I'm not going to fall for that. Okay, should get a guarantee. What was I saying? Oh, nice! I don't know if that was intentional, but it was cool. Okay, this should be cool. Alright, don't screw it up. Oh, yes! And we'll break with the crow, so we've got a double stain. Should have kept that burst safe, but I couldn't be bothered. Oh my god, the wake up throws. Chill, Baiken, chill. Okay, at least I went for a combo and not the crazy OP. Oh god, but I think I'm still dead. Nope. Didn't go for a super. Nope. God, I love having an invincible reversal.